Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. I'm Lou from LVS Creations. I hope you're staying well, staying safe and being kind to yourself. Today I'm doing my everyday makeup routine with my kind of ride or die products. So if you want to find out how to get this look or how I made myself look like this, then keep on watching. I'm going to start with my moisturiser. This is the Confident Day Cream. I don't really know. Honestly, I needed a moisturiser and I went into Superdrug, found the cheapest one and made sure that it was vegan and cruelty free and bought it. I think this is an anti-aging cream, but you know, listen, I'm 20, grey hairs are going to start to come in soon, and I feel like also this coronavirus is aging me, so might as well start early. So after my moisturiser has kind of settled in, I will then make myself a covfefe because, listen, I need it. After that's all dried in, I then use my NYX, I never know what to call it. Everyone calls it different. Is it NYX? Is it NYX? Is it NYX? Is it New York X? I don't know. I use First Base, which is this primer spray, and I really like it actually. When I first got it, I was like, what? I don't really know what it does, but I've now realised it makes a smoother application for foundation, and I'm all about that life. That was quite a hefty amount. Probably shouldn't have done that. Oh, I always forget this. The one thing it takes forever to soak in. Maybe that's why people have the fan things. You know, when people can go and take the fan and then they do this like one bit where they're like la, 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 la. Okay, next I go in with my foundation, and this is the Rimmel Match Perfection one in Classic Ivory. I've used this foundation for quite a few years just because I find it gives a very nice like transparent foundation look. This is the first time I've bought Classic Ivory, the colour, because I was running out of makeup and I really didn't want to go down to the shops because I was just terrified of having to go into like this dystopian shop, you know, having to wear a mask and everything. And I was so scared. I went into Superdrug, I just ran to where I knew the foundation was, took a colour which I thought that looks good, and then just left, and then got angry at myself that I got the wrong colour. But it actually is a better colour. This is a better colour than the one I had chose before, so a happy mistake. And I initially start off by just doing this, which is like, this is a flat foundation brush. I don't think it blends in very well, but I find it gives a nice even application. And then I can then go in with my kabuki brush and blend it all in. Okay, so next I then go in with my concealer, and I go in with the Collection Lasting Perfection, and then I just put it underneath my eye. I don't put too much on because I don't, oh, I've got a hair. I know I've got a hair. I can tell, I can see it out. When I do that, there's a hair. And then I always put my concealer just here as like, so I find I just get discoloration there. Then I go in with a Jack Wills brush. Wow, look at that. Get in my eyeball. So I used to have a beauty blender which did this application a lot faster, but I had a bit of an incident with the beauty blender in that I was washing it in my bathroom, and because it's so slippy, it slipped out and then it bounced from the sink onto the toilet rim and into the toilet. So I managed to fish it out. I mean, this was 4 years ago, mind you, but I haven't bought a single brush or a beauty blender since then. Next, I go in with my powder. The powder I've used for years is the Rimmel Stay Matte in Transparent, which I know a lot of people are going to be like, why do you still use this? Well, it's cheap. Okay, next I'm going to go in to my eyebrows, which eyebrows oh man, you know, sometimes they work and sometimes they don't. And I know a lot of people are like, listen, eyebrows aren't twins, they're sisters. My eyebrows are distantly related aunts from two different Scottish clans. I'm using the Bobbi Brown Instant Pretty Eye and Cheek palette, and I love using these two shades here. I think that's Chocolate Caviar and that's called Beige, because I love beige food, so why not put it on my eyebrow? Then I brush out the eyebrows like that. Okay, and then I'm gonna go in with my Benefit Ready Set Brow. And I like wipe off quite a lot because otherwise it ends up making my brows look shiny. Light as I can be so I don't have shiny brows. I don't want to look like the physical manifestation of that Moana song. Which, if you know that Moana song, sing it to yourself now. That's such a great song. Next I do my bronzer. And I go in with my Hoola Benefit bronzer, which look, so close to the end, and I go in with a Real Techniques blusher brush. So I think this is called bronzing, which is a mixture of contour and bronzing. Maybe I'm just bronzing and I'm trying to put a cool word to it. Then I'm going to go back with my powder brush because I don't have enough brushes. I'm going to go in with the Bobbi Brown blusher from here, and I'm just going to tap it on the apples of my cheeks. I like to go over my bronzer with this Doll Light Beauty Doll Light Duo, oh whatever. I go in with this highlight palette from Doll Beauty, and I go in with this Shine Bright, which is this kind of bronzy highlighter, and I just tap it over like that. Next I'm going to go in with my eyeshadow, and I take my Naked Basics palette, and I go into Stark, which is this like pale matte cool coloured pink, and I literally just put this all over the eye. So it hardly looks like it's done anything, but it has done something. In person it looks like it's done something, I promise. I'm going to take Skimp, which is this colour here, and I just put it on my finger and I put it in the inner corners. I'm going to go back in to, I'm going to go with Frisk and Cover, which are these two shades, these two middle shades here, and then I'm going to put it underneath my eye. I'm just going to do my lashes with Lash Sensational from Maybelline. I've used this for years now. It just works really well. I like this mascara because it's got like a dual-sided brush, so you can go in with kind of the concave. Look at me, I love maths. Is that even maths? It is, because you have a concave. I don't know, I gave it up years ago. I then like to go in with this 17 Just a Fling, which is this like nudie colour. I don't like to wear much lipstick just because I don't like wearing lipstick much. Then the final step to the routine is using the Rose Dewy Face Glow Mist from Body Shop to make my face dewy. Woo. I forgot highlighter. Honestly, I forgot highlighter. This isn't the final step. LOL. After the face mist has kind of settled and everything, it's definitely made my face look a lot more dewy, but not without looking kind of like wet. I go in with the Ofra highlighter in Rodeo Drive, and I use my highlighter tapered brush. Put it on here, and yeah, just put it on here and look lush. Cool, that's it. So that's done. Thank you for watching my quarantine, my ride or die makeup tutorial. I hope that you enjoyed it. Make sure to subscribe for more content. I have book reviews which I want to talk about, and I kind of just want to talk about a whole range of subjects I'm really into and enjoying. So I hope you enjoyed this makeup tutorial, and have a great day.